Grandpa Bill, story time with Grandpa Bill. It's Grandpa Bill's story time. Yay! Hi, I'm Grandpa Bill. Welcome to Grandpa Bill's story time. Come on in, make yourself comfortable, and we're going to sit down and read a good book. Okay, our book today is Margaret and H.A. Ray's Curious George and the Dinosaur, adapted from the Curious George film series. He's on the dinosaur bones, right? Those are bones. Bones. Jimmy's class was taking a field trip to the museum, and George was going along. Looks like fun. We're glad to have you, George, said Mr. Clossie, the teacher, but don't get into trouble. At the museum, Mr. Chauncey began to explain one of the displays. These rocks are millions of years old. The students weren't listening. They aren't listening. Yawning. This is boring, said a student. It sure is, said another. When is lunchtime? Asked a third. George wandered off. He didn't find the rocks very interesting either. Uh-oh, he's curious. But in the next room, George saw something very interesting. It was a huge skeleton. What a long tail, right? Yeah. It was too much for George to resist. He stepped over the rope and jumped onto the tail. Uh-oh, he's gonna get in trouble. He climbed down. Whoop. And then he climbed up. There he goes. Oh boy. He climbed up and up until he reached the skeleton's head. There he is. Just then, Mr. Chauncey and the class came into the room. Look at that dinosaur, said Jimmy. And look at George, he shouted. Ride him, George, cried a girl. Oh, boy. The guards heard the noise. Get down from there, ordered one of them. I'm going to get the director, said the other. Uh-oh, George is in big trouble. George was scared. Oh, yes. Is that how they rode dinosaurs in the olden days? A girl asked Mr. Chauncey. Well, no, he said. Tell me more about the dinosaurs, someone said. George was curious. What was a dinosaur? Well, said Mr. Chauncey, the earth was once full of huge creatures like this. Suddenly, the director of the museum came charging in. What's this about a monkey on our dinosaur? Guards, get that monkey down from here before he causes any damage, he ordered. Poor George. There he was, atop of the dinosaur, in no place to hide. Just a moment, said Mr. Chauncey. George was a great help to me. He got the children interested in dinosaurs. We wouldn't have listened, said the boy. It's so interesting, said another. I want to come back again, said a girl. Well, said the director, I can see that our dinosaur isn't damaged. We'll forgive him this time. You come down now, George, he called. Hooray, the students shouted. Mr. Chauncey said, I have to thank you for making this visit an interesting one, George. But next time, promise not to ride the dinosaur. And they shook hands. Oh, boy. Oops. Did I skip a page? Nope, that's it. When the bus stopped in front of George's house, the man in the yellow hat was waiting. I'm glad to see you, George, he said. I hope you kept out of trouble today. Not exactly. Curious George. He's always a funny guy. Thank you for sharing this book with me today. Come back again for more stories with Grandpa Bill. Goodbye.